Sabas stories. Little Rabbit with Wings. In a beautiful and large garden, there lived many birds who were friends and played together every day from morning to night. They flew happily in the sky and enjoyed being together. In that beautiful garden lived a furry rabbit. He was alone and had no friends. He always looked longingly at the little sparrows playing on the trees. He tried several times to approach the birds and play with them, but the birds flew and left. None of them became friends with the little rabbit. The furry rabbit said to himself, "I wish I had wings and could fly and play with them in the sky. Maybe I won't be alone like this anymore." From that day on, the only wish of the woolly rabbit was to be able to fly. One day, the angel of rabbits heard his wish. At night, he came to the furry rabbit and tapped the little rabbit's shoulders with his magic wand. The little rabbit couldn't believe it. The fluffy rabbit was very happy that he got his wish. He thought he was dreaming, but they weren't. When he woke up early in the morning, he first thought that he had slept, but he felt the weight of the wings on his shoulders. He realized that they were not asleep and that he really had wings. He wanted to fly, but he couldn't and fell to the ground, but he didn't get upset. He was very happy that he had wings. He decided to learn to fly. He spent many days training to learn to fly well. One day, when he had learned to fly well, he circled in the sky and sat on a tree next to the birds. He made himself available to talk to the birds and make friends with them. But when the birds noticed this new arrival, they screamed in terror and pecked at the rabbit as much as they could. The rabbit, who did not think of such a day, fell hard from the top of the tree. One of its wings was broken, and he was in a lot of pain. On the other hand, he was very sad because he had not been able to make friends with the birds. He did not expect the birds to treat him like this. It was night, but the furry rabbit couldn't sleep because of the pain and kept moaning and crying. The angel of the rabbits couldn't bear it anymore. He approached the rabbit and said to him, "You see that a rabbit cannot have wings and fly like a bird. Everyone should live as they were created. It is clear that these birds are afraid of seeing you and they hurt. Flying is not a rabbit's job. You must search and find yourself a friend on earth." Then he hit the furry rabbit's wing with his staff and left. When the furry rabbit woke up in the morning, there were no more wings. But he was not upset. Having wings had caused him a lot of trouble. He remembered the angel's words. He set out to find a suitable friend for himself. He reached the end of the garden. A beautiful house was located in that corner of the garden. He went to that house to see who lives there. The little girl who was sitting by the window saw the little furry rabbit. She rushed out and went to the rabbit and hugged him and said, "Do you want me? Will you be my friend and stay with me? Like you, I am alone and have no friends. If you stay with me, I will give you delicious carrots every day." The little rabbit, who was very happy with the girl's words, attached himself to her. Now the little furry rabbit had really achieved his wish and was no longer alone.